Prague, about 15 minutes earlier than scheduled. I am now turning on the fasten seatbelt signs of the tray tables up, and your seats up in full upright position as we prepare for landing.
Open on 2 airline seats. Teddy picks through a tiny bag of pretzels while Kate, wearing a neck pillow and sleep mask, wakes up. A flight attendant walks by collecting personal trash.
Sis, did you like it better as Czechoslovakia?
On a socio-economical, political level? Teddy, I don't know that either of us really spend enough time there nowadays to notice the difference.
That's exactly what I mean, Kate. Remember Czechoslovakia, not the Czech Republic, and not Slovakia, but socialist Czechoslovakia, our summer childhood homeland.
The flight attendant turns around and he has become the embodiment of Poppy, their grandfather, who delivers gathering treats with baked goods.
I miss Czechoslovakia, summer spent in Europe, moments we loaned, boats in the Vltava, trains at the Votopna, Poppy's homemade makosh,
Getting us stoned. I miss Czechoslovakia, simpler times with Poppy,
memories that pass, puppet shows with Poppy,
cable cars with Poppy,
makosh baked with Poppy.
eye of our ass.
What is it? What's so funny?
Makosh,
Why is that funny?
Makosh, Poppy seeds, no way. Someone must have told you.
Told me,
No one told you Poppy baked Makosh.
and makosh is poppy seed filled.
And the poppy seeds are opiates,
What's opiates?
like heroin.
Did Grandpa get us high?
We're 8.
What? I miss Czechoslovakia. Childhood is simpler when your brain's fried.
June until September.
How can you remember? We ate so much makosh. We could have died.
Welcome to Prague. We'll be taxiing for the next year. Please remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. For flying Czech Airlines, děkuji za dejtu český přerodíkný.
Remember
Czechoslovakia.
summer spent with Poppy.
Where did the summers go? 'Cause everything feels like it's winter now. And how I miss him so.
Scene. Poppy's house. Teddy and Kate walk into Poppy's kitchen using mixing bowls and baking pans are all over the place.
What a mess.
Looks the same,
Right down to the mess.
but it feels different. It should smell
Yeah.
like home. I guess we'd better clean up. Are people coming here after the funeral service?
We'll find out when Mom gets here. But might as well clean up anyway. This is ridiculous. Was Poppy making makosh after the last day? Who was eating it?
I don't know, Kate. Did Poppy get high on poppy seeds with friends on a regular basis? Or did he just smoke a bowl alone after dinner?
Relax.
It's weird, all right?
There's poppy seeds all over the damn place. I wish I learned to make these recipes when I had the chance. I tried making makosh in college from vague memory, and I never once got the ratio of the filling right.
Huh, Poppy owned a microwave?
Why would old world Poppy have owned a microwave?
I bet you $1 that he didn't do anything in it but melt butter.
Teddy opens the microwave.
Why would you buy a microwave just to melt butter?
Shh! Kate, what is this?
He pulls stacks of money and papers from the microwave.
Holy shit.
We're in the will, right?
No? Yes, we're in the will.
Because if we're not in the will, we're stealing this.
We're in the... Seriously?
It's like Poppy's decided keeping money in a mattress was too cliche.
Wait, are these business records?
Invoices for...
Oh my god.
Makosh. Poppy wasn't just getting us high. We were a test bed for an entire business on baked narcotic goods.
We weren't a test.
Sure, you weren't. You were 12. You guys were testing on me.
These must be old invoices. No, look! There are people who are expecting to pick up Makosh orders tomorrow. How do we get them their money back?
We can't do that.
We're not keeping people's money, Teddy.
We're going to give people what they ordered. Honor Poppy's memory.
That's ridiculous, Teddy. They'll understand. Why are we even having this conversation?
Look. The recipe.
If you wish to bake in Eastern Europe, you must bake by feel. Do not measure, use your intuition.
Step one, the dough.
You warm the milk, no boil, find a bowl and throw some in. You put the yeast in water with the sugar, throw some in.
We need measurements before we can begin.
No measuring, you trust your gut, you go and throw some in. Take sour cream and flour and salt and throw some in. Microwave.
My dollar.
Yeah, you win.
I use a rolling pin and lemon rind.
No, let me guess. You go and throw some in.
This is how we bake in Eastern Europe. We bake by feel. This is how we bake in Eastern Europe. Now you feel it too.
No, we don't.
Use poppy seeds for filling.
Surprise.
Throw some in. Mix honey with the lemon juice for both. You throw some in. If filling have no portion wrong, you taste like tuna fin.
Wait, how are we to know?
You trust your gut and throw some in. Next spread the filling on the dough and make it nice and thin. And roll it up and cut in half and look at how it will. Then push the egg yolk on the top to make a shiny skin. Then set the oven.
Set to what?
Take my gosh, throw it in.
The other things, they pull it out to taste.
Oh, the filling is awful.
Starting over.
We see a montage of them cooking multiple loaves of makosh.
You warm the milk, no boil, fine. Throw some in. You put the yeast in water with the sugar.
Throw some in.
Put butter in the microwave and go and
Throw some in.
Take sour cream and egg and salt.
One more for the men.
Mix poppy seeds for filling and honey. Throw some in. And spread the filling on the dough until it's nice and thin. Then brush the egg yolk.
Oh, I'm gonna need some gin.
Oven set to
Garbage?
Throw it in.
good luck by next of kin.
7 batches of makosh and we still don't have the filling right.
Teddy, you're letting the milk boil.
Sorry, I'm just exhausted.
Remember, you warm the milk, no boil, find a
No,
bowl and throw
no more. I'm very, very sorry. Please don't punish me.
Kate opens the freezer.
That's okay. Maybe I can find an ice cube to cool it down. Teddy, look.
She pulls out a container.
Oh my god.
It's pre-mixed filling. The correct proportions and everything.
Enough to fill Poppy's orders?
Teddy, enough to fill orders for years.
Suddenly I smell that warm and sweet aroma of home in the air.
Poppy, when we bake, it's like you're standing right there.
We should pay him tribute.
Got it.
So do I.
Poppy, we shall honor you by
Getting children high. Poppy had a bright, ingenious way of keeping the youngsters in check. Kids today are spoiled and they are rotten as heck. Next time that your toddler begins to wail and cry, handle it like Poppy did by getting children high. I grew up on Makosh and look, I find now turned. Hobbiesmakosh.com. Let's get your children.
This is why I never moved to America.
Hi.